drip. She in my wrist. That's a freezer. Give me assist. Give me teamwork. Keep it consistent. For the distance.
It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Buffalo. It's the Dolphins and the Bills, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one. One of these two teams will be right back here in 2 weeks' time. Who will it be? Well, we'll see. Off we go in the AFC title game. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And Hill is going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A run with Mostert up the middle. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook. Now 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
Partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Allen to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Here's Berrios. Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill.
All right, let's go.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Deontay Hardy back deep. It's taken to the 26. Taking it right down Broadway. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Yeah, they'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. Shakir hauls it in. Taylor, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Miami's offense set and ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now Tua signaling to change things up. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
All right, let's go.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills offense and Josh Allen heading back out again. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on first and 10. Here's Allen. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Miami set to take over. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start first and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert to about the 26 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
In motion, Hill. Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7.
Bill 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Sanders now to add the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
On the return, Deontay Hardy.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bills getting set to go. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Throwing on first down is Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 57 yards. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
We'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
On play action, here's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2 to throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And Diggs will have a Bills first down as they get this up past the 40. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
What's the deal, y'all?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Allen going to throw. That's complete to Davis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Allen off the bootleg. On the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It's Xavier Howard who brings him down from his corner position. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackler. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the conditions miserable for a kicker and a holder, but this one's good, and with it, they take the lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Nifty move. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC. Back now in Buffalo. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. In motion, Hill. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the And now out come the Bills. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's the spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for Bills. First down. First
Allen to throw once more. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say? Stephon Diggs! There he goes again. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Bills have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Tua going to try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Gabriel Davis ran all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 77 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Miami. They had just lost the lead. That deficit sure didn't take long to erase. They return the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown.
Love the thunderbolt that just came out of that one that puts him in the end zone and back in the lead. Your only question, your defense just gave up a score that put you behind. Will that score you just added on the board, will it energize them? Or do they have to go back out there and they're a tired unit? We'll soon see.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do. But I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's going to pop out of the chart and say, hey, man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Got him, man. That's Trent Sherfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Allen. That is caught by Shakir.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
First down. First and 10 at the 41.
To throw is Allen. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. Throwing, Allen. First down, here's the... Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Allen. The kidder here, it's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Allen going to try and keep it. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining.